To create Wendy's new country French chicken sandwich, Dave not only studied French, he became French. Oui. So when he took Wendy's whole breast fillet, a slice of Swiss, and Dijon mustard sauce, and placed it all on a delicious country French roll, what was left to say?
Dave, votre nouveau poulet très bon. Muchas gracias.
Wendy's new country French chicken. C'est magnifique.
Pure Florida orange juice. Pure energy. Are you drinking enough?
You're watching Jazz on NBC.
I'm doing this to save your life.
Kelly Martin that you've never seen her before. In a motion picture about a choice no parent can have to make.
The hardest thing I've ever had to do.
Only together can a mother and daughter
When do I stop needing it?
end this heartbreaking addiction. Her last chance, NBC Monday.
In business news, the paper trail widens in the discount long-distance controversy known as race dating.
A discount long-distance company promised dramatic savings over AT&T. But watch what happens when you compare similar calling plans.
The answer when we return. Clearly, they don't know about.
And we're out.
Call 1-800-COMPARE for a competitive price you can believe in.
I thought I was running away. All I could see was the Calvin Klein.
Receive 3 body products for free with the purchase of a 3.4-ounce odor toilet spray at Bullock's.
Now here's a credit card that comes with its own rewards. Club Osh from Orchard. You get 10% off the first time you use it, plus a 2% discount just for paying your bill on time. And no annual fee. Club Osh. This card saves you money.
If you were to make a list of the safest towns in America, at the top of that list would be Eau Claire, Wisconsin. If you were to make a list of cars with the most standard safety features for the money, at the top of that list would be the Chevy Cavalier. So if you lived in Eau Claire and you drove a Cavalier, would that make you one of the safest people in America? Probably not, but it's a good start. The cars more Americans trust.
A possible suspect in the Unabomber case in custody at 11.
5 years ago, I started hauling cars for Saturn. Man, that was fun. People wanted to know all about them.
Can you get one with leather?
Yeah, you can get it with false rims. And that's when I can explain everything about these cars. These are the different doors. Saturn tried to change things and come out with new ones. Oh, well. Here we go again.
I come from the generation that always said, well, I'll be married, so I'll be taken care of. My goal in life was to be a beach bum. But at 50, I found myself alone, divorced. And I said, I'm going to open a ballet school. And it was wonderful. I took my money and invested it. I felt great. You know, it just kills a man in life. You know, it scared the bejesus out of me.
Spent a whole week at the lake.
And it's allergy season.
All that sick.
All that ragweed.
Spring in the air.
Water in my eyes.
Awake with the sun.
Awake with sinus pain.
Need strong relief that's better than the allergy medicine doctors have prescribed most? Then try Tylenol Allergy Sinus.
Hey, maybe we can stay an extra week.
Tylenol Allergy Sinus. Powerful relief without a prescription. Subtle traces of crimson on your toothbrush and in your sink. Bleeding gums. If you've ever suffered this unpleasant experience, beware. You may be one of over 80 million people afflicted with the gum disease, gingivitis. Gum disease is caused by germs. Listerine kills them. The only brand clinically proven to help prevent the gum disease, gingivitis. Don't say your gums didn't warn you. Listerine, the power of prevention. families have always enjoyed the waters of Graves Point. But this summer, something will go terribly wrong.
A couple of divers were killed this morning.
What happened to him?
On April 28th, one question will be on everyone's mind.
Get out of the water!
That thing killed 7 people.
Food supply is gone. Now it's dead. We need somebody who knows what the hell he's doing. Get out there and eliminate the damn thing.
And I can handle just about anything.
We could both be killed out there.
You've got to find a way to stop it.
Be a hero. Peter Benchley, the best-selling author of Jaws, brings a new terror to the surface.
Oh, my God.
The Beast, April 28th on NBC.
After driving through Botswana's never-ending supply of life, we came upon the largest animal of the land, the African elephant. These massive creatures can plow over trees with the butt of their heads, and spectators best stand clear, for they can pick up objects weighing nearly 2 tons. The proceedings have been brought to you by the powerful all-new Nissan Pathfinder, now with 20% more cargo room to help you haul big things around.
The outdoors for me is safe. Somehow, on a deep level, we're responsible for what happens to us. I'm always trying to save money and invest in the future. I'm a nut about it. I mean, you're the best investment you got. You're the best investment you ever had. I don't know whether that's good or bad, but I like it.
Imagine a dishwasher with a self-cleaning filter that makes hand-rinsing your dishes obsolete. Imagine, too, if that same dishwasher held more knives and forks and adjusted to handle whatever you needed to clean. And if it could do all of this quietly, it would be this dishwasher, Kenmore, proven to clean better than any other. Shouldn't you consider the brand that's already at work in over 1 out of 2 homes in America? Kenmore. Come see the innovative side of Shearer.
McDonald's invites you to play the Disney Video Masterpiece Collection Trivia Challenge. The biggest trivia game ever at McDonald's. Pick the right answer to questions about Disney Masterpiece Collection videos and win every time. Over 300 million prizes, like a vacation to Walt Disney World, hot McDonald's food, Disney book from Mouthwash. Come play today. It's gonna be magic.
Reason 4,003,000 why you should stay in school? Smart is sexier than stupid any day.
You're watching Jag on NBC.
A brutal bank robbery.
One of the most grotesque and horrendous crimes I've seen. People were shot so many times.
A suspect is caught. One by one, eyewitnesses identified. But would the jury believe them? Plus, a suspect is in custody. Have the feds finally nailed the Unabomber? The latest on the investigation. Dateline next on NBC.
These days, it seems we have more and more on our minds, which means we have more and more to forget about. Hey, we could all use a car like Chevy Cavalier. If you're low on oil, it reminds you. If you leave your dome light on, it remembers to turn it off. Heck, even if you forget to lock your doors, you're still protected by Cavalier's Best Turn-Up system. We've all got enough on our minds. We need a car we can afford and forget about. The cars more Americans trust.
Tonight at 11 on the Channel 4 News. Good evening, I'm Kelly Lange. The notorious Unabomber, a possible suspect, is in FBI custody. Questions, who is he and how do they finally track him down? Then tragedy strikes the White House. Commerce Secretary Ron Brown's plane crash in Croatia. Emotional reaction pouring in. Plus, freed from custody, undocumented immigrants who sparked that international uproar. Will they be allowed to stay in the U.S.? And this, a pain in her stomach, the shock of her life, what doctors found outside her womb at 11.
We'd like to take a few seconds to show you something you don't see very often. Mechanics working on a Honda. Murder, mayhem, and the Russian mob on the next current affair.